In Karatbars, each package has a unit value, and the bronze has a unit value of 5, and I'll explain what this all is. The silver is 20 units, the gold is 50 units, and most people come in as a VIP is 100 units. So let's show you the example. This is you. Now, in a lot of networking opportunities, they call them MLM or multi-level marketing. This is not that. In multi-level marketing, when you bring in somebody, you sponsor or refer them, they're going to be on your first level. You could have 20, 30 people on your first level. It doesn't work this way with Karatbars. We have a left and a right side, just 2 columns. That's all it can be. I have a dividing line here. So let's look at how this works. You bring in a person, they're going to go on your left side. That's number 1. Maybe your sponsor puts a person in, and there's no other place to put them, so they're going to fall underneath you. And the first person you bring in is a bronze. The person they put in below you is a silver. Those are units you're getting. You brought in number 1, you're getting 5 units. Your sponsor brought in number 2, you're getting 20 units. Even though they brought them in, if they fall in your column, one of your columns left or right, you're going to get credit for that. It really doesn't matter. And it's going to work the same way for you. Let's say you have another person you want to bring in. And multi-level marketing would be in that first level. Here it can only go down because you filled 1 and 2 positions. You brought in 1, your sponsor brought in 2. So where's number 3 going to go? Well, you can put number 3 under number 1. Guess what happens? If they're a gold for 50 units, number 1 is also going to get the 50 units, and so are you. If number 2 brings in, let's say, a VIP, well, number 2 is going to get the 100 units, and so are you. In fact, everybody above you all the way to the top is going to get 50 units from your left and 100 units from your right. This is one team working together. So you're going to be able to help people build the people above you. Maybe your sponsor can do the same for you. We all work together, and this keeps growing and growing. You'll be excited when you see what happens next. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 brings in their friend, and their friend number 5 is your 5th person, is a gold. Well, 3 is going to get 50 units. 1's going to get 50 units. You're going to get 50 units, and everybody above you is going to get 50 units. Now, number 4 on your right brings in their friend, number 6, and they come in as a VIP. So number 4, they brought them in. They'll get 400 units. Number 2 gets 400 units. You get it, and everybody above you gets 100 units. This keeps growing and growing. In fact, it's through infinite generations. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. You can have somebody 100 generations below you, and somebody brings them in as a VIP, you're going to get 100 units. Now, what do all these units mean? The next slide will explain everything. I just wanted to show you how the units are gathered. And you've seen this already. We get paid when there are cycles, and it's based on how many people you have on the left and the right side. We'll get to that in a moment. Again, a bronze is 5 units, and when you cycle and you're a bronze, you'll get 10 euros. If you're a silver, you'll get 40 units when you cycle. If you're a gold, you'll get 60 euros, and a VIP will get 80 euros when they cycle. That's simple, and how does this work? Well, a cycle is paid when you have 25 units on one side, and you have 50 units on the other side. It could be left, right, it doesn't matter. It's just as long as there's 25 on one side and 50 on the other side, you'll get paid. So let's look at this closely, how this works. Number 2 is brought in by your sponsor, and they're a bronze. So you're going to get 5 units for that. Now number 2 brings in their friend, who's a silver, 20 units. You now have 25 units on your right. That's halfway to your cycle. The next thing you need to do, well, if you want to get it done right away, you bring in that number 1 person and you bring them in as a gold, 50 units. What did you just do? 25 units on the right, 50 units on the left. That constitutes a cycle. If you're a VIP, you're going to get 80 euros, and that's about $110. Let's give you another example here. Gold, 50 units brought in by the silver, not by you. And then the gold on your left, they bring in a VIP, which is 100 units. In this example, you didn't bring in either person, but you created 2 cycles because of the help of your team. 25 goes into 50 twice, and 50 goes into 100 twice. Equivalent to 2 cycles. So if you're a VIP, that's 160 euros. And that's about $220. Here's another example. Through your team on the right side, you're going to accumulate through all those people building and building. Let's say you have 500 units total on the right side. And then the VIP on your left brings in their friend as a VIP. Watch what happens here. You don't have 2 cycles, you have 4 cycles. 25 goes into 100 4 times. 50 goes into 500 10 times, but you can't use all 10 because you only have 4 on the left. So you're going to use 200 units from the right and 100 units from the left to get the 4 cycles. And there's still 300 units left over on the right side because you're only using 200 to get the 4 cycles. And that's 320 euros or $440. A lot of money. You didn't bring in the VIP and you didn't bring in anybody on the right side. So you can see how this can grow through the help of the team.